It's a great view for us, the commentators, as we welcome you to this marvellous stadium in Munich, the Allianz Arena. And Alan Smith enjoying the view as much as me, Martin Tyler. It's Bayern Munich today against Wolfsburg. Well, I just wonder how the home team are going to cope with this. Home advantage, yes, but when you look at the number of goals that they've conceded... Whew.
Well, the manager, by the sound of it, has been working on his defence. Let's see if it makes any difference out here.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Rafinha starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. James Rodriguez starts with Joshua Kimmich in midfield. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. Here's the lineup for Wolfsburg for this fixture. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Bayern Munich, they'll be trying to show that they're a better side than they did in that away reverse in their last match against Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, disappointing 2-0 defeat that, but looking at them this week in training, I think they can get a draw.
So the start of the game, and Bayern Munich looking very much up for this. It's Kimmich. Here is Rodriguez. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Joshua Kimmich. Aranguiz. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. Here's Ribéry. He's got support here. Gnabry. A good run towards the near post. It's not really away. Poor clearance. And here's the shot. Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power on the ball, on the shot, for him to get a strong enough touch. Well, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
And that is Bayern Munich now in the lead. Brooks. Jeffrey Bruma. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Maximilian Arnold. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it? Joshua Kimmich. Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Thomas Müller. Could be dangerous. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Now he can cross it. Defended well. Maximilian Arnold. Aranguiz. Stefan. Throw in now. Brooks. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Squeezed in against the touchline. Be another throw-in. Aranguiz. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Steered through, anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Gabriel Jesus. Now Robert. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. It's a very good interception. James Rodriguez just needs to keep calm. Great chance for Ribéry. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Defence squeezed, they knew they'd caught their man off.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. The cross is blocked there by the defender. Stefan should really deliver from this position, but the defender in the way. Joshua Kimmich. Ribéry. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. Bayern Munich going well with the advantage rule applied. It could have been stopped for a foul. Robin. James threading it through. Great chance to get a greater hold on the game.
They might just live to regret that miss.
Saw the pass coming and got there first. Thomas Müller. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Going back almost 20 years since Bayern were on the wrong end of that Champions League defeat to Manchester United in Barcelona when the ribbons were already on the trophy.
Yeah, you get the feeling Bayern already thought they'd won it, the way that they were acting.
Robin. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Here's Rafinha. It's Kimmich. Robin. On to James Rodriguez. Joshua Kimmich. And now he's looking for some support. Gabriel Jesus. James Rodriguez. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
Well, the keeper, he is just flat-footed and he can only admire that, the way he's hit it first time.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Arnold. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. That's good support play from his teammates. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Put into the middle. That's a shame, because in the end, that'll go down as a poor cross, really. Excellent interception. Could get his cross in now. Tried a little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside. Müller. This is the kind of pitch that I think attacking players favour, Alan, don't they?
I think they do, yeah, because it means mistakes from defenders and a little bit of miscontrol, loss of footing, and you're in.
It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed, because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Read the play well to intercept. Crafting the through pass. And they get it away. Arjen Robben. James Rodriguez trying to steer it through. Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Stefan. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. The break is definitely on. Well, it wasn't a gilt-edged chance, but it was really an opportunity for them to start finding their way back into the game.
Yeah, and they mustn't let heads drop, because they still have got a decent chance in this match.
Hummels. Versatile player is Kimmich, and he is getting into the game a lot here.
So young, but so mature.
We've given it straight to the opposition. Probing with the pass. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Rafinha. They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet, so the game is being played in their half. Aranguiz. Promising build-up until that challenge. And the board shows 3 added minutes. Definitely a danger in these wide positions. Ribéry saw the pass coming and got there first. Now Gnabry. James Rodriguez. On to Frank Ribéry. Stefan. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Camacho. Opportunity to cross it now. Well, that's gone behind, it'll be a corner.
Well, this crowd's been starved of excitement, starved of action. Will they get a little bit here?
And the referee is blown for half-time. And now the second period, the second half is underway. Arjen Robben. On to Müller. Robben. Decided to go infield, looking dangerous. James Rodriguez. And shoots! And they blocked it then. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Arjen Robben. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Robben. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Being closed down here. Trying to get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player. Rodriguez. Gnabry. Cross has gone straight to the defender, who's got time for an extra touch. Here's Ribéry. Gabriel Jesus steered through, just the keeper to beat. Offside here, Arjen Robben.
Yeah, he's unlucky. There wasn't much in it there.
Joshua Kimmich. Gabriel Jesus. Ribéry. Chance to cross it. Switch of emphasis going inside. Being closed down. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. On to Müller. James Rodriguez. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Cleared away, well away from goal. Arnold. Stefan. Aranguiz. An incisive pass. Time to get the ball in. Going to try his luck. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Off we go again, 2-1. James Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Ribéry. He's looking for the cross. Well, no danger from that cross because the defender can cope with it easily. Robben! Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. It's Kimmich. Müller. Rodriguez. Thomas Müller. That's a good spot by the defender. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. James Rodriguez. It's with Gabriel Jesus. Bayern Munich given the throw. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. Joshua Kimmich. Martinez. A chance to break away now on the counter. Blazikowski. Maybe he'll cross it here. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player in the hope of hanging on to that lead. In goes the corner. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. Tolisso. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Camacho. There's good progress with this attack. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. And the ball from Robin isn't a good one, it's easily cut out. Blazikowski. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Wolfsburg back in possession here. He might be through. Oh, what a miss.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser that was, and I think the tension got to him, tightened up.
David Alaba. Hummels. Tolisso. Arjen Robben. Can find some space here on the flanks. And in it goes towards the far post. Far too close, the cross to the keeper. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Arjen Robben. Pleasing on the eye, and no great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course. Robben. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Tolisso. James Rodriguez. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Blazikowski. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Well, the ball's gone past everyone in the penalty area and out, away from danger. Hummels. Tolisso. It's Kimmich. With great vision here. Blazikowski! A chance for the equaliser. And there it is!
Well, I'm not sure I could have seen that coming, but it's game on now.
Well, there's good competition for goalkeeping in this team, and I think he might just be going down the pecking order after this.
Well, we know the life of a keeper, you make a mistake and invariably it comes back to haunt you, and that was a big mistake.
So it's 2-2 now. 7 more minutes to go. Tolisso. On to the attack now. Played back. It's Kimmich. Gabriel Jesus! Well, what a good try. Off the outside of the post.
Certainly caught it, and I don't think the keeper was getting across to that.
Jeffrey Bruma. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away.
Well, Bayern throwing...
Arjen Robben slipping it through. Robben! It's been such a close game. Maybe a corner will make the difference in favour of Bayern Munich. They've gone short with the corner. Shot on! It got in the way. Now an opportunity for Bayern from this late corner to maybe win the match. decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. Must take the lead here, which they do with so little time left. Surely that's the winner.
Oh, I just thought that was coming, that goal. They were the better side last 10 minutes and should be the winner.
Well, he's turned in the goal for Bayern Munich here.
I think the goal scorers made the most of that corner because it was just a standard floated ball into the box.
Different angle on it here. Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield. Joshua Kimmich. Out wide for Bayern Munich. Could he really wrap it up now? Gone a little early there, I think. Flags up.
Yeah, a bit over-eager to get on the end of it. Doesn't need to go as soon as he did there.
Idrissa Gana Gueye. Strong challenge. Well, the referee has brought it to a halt here, and Bayern Munich have won the game. All credit to everyone involved here. The game could have been called off, really. They played it, and aren't we glad they did?
Yeah, the weather was poor, but the pitch was good, and the play was even better.
It's a great view for us, the commentators, as we welcome you to this marvellous stadium in Munich, the Allianz Arena. And Alan Smith enjoying the view as much as me, Martin Tyler. It's Bayern Munich today against Mainz. Well, the players and management of Schalke will not be happy. They've got some sorting out to do, as this league table shows.
Well, definitely a season to forget, this one. I think they can wave goodbye to a Champions League position and wouldn't be surprised if heads roll at the end of this campaign.
Bayern Munich, well, their last game they won at home against Wolfsburg.
Good win, that 3-2. But possibly not all going their way here. A draw, I've got it down as.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Rafinha starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Arjen Robben starts with Frank Ribery looking to provide width. And we'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. Mainz and their lineup. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
So the start of the game, and Bayern Munich looking very much up for this. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Danny Latza. That's good support play from his teammates. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Gabriel Jesus. It's Kimmich. Saw that coming and intercepted. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Gnabry. On to Gabriel Jesus. You can put them in front. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Excellent vision. Very weak challenge. And they get it away. It will be a corner. Well, they've got so many stars, Bayern Munich, but he could just be the stellar player in the all-star lineup.
2 in his previous match. A clear danger man for the opposition.
In goes the corner. Good defensive clearance there. He's looking for the cross. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. Joshua Kimmich. Referee's officiating properly here within the laws of the game. Quite entitled to give that as a free kick. Although early, sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Joshua Kimmich threads it through. And turned away by the goalkeeper spectacularly. Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway. Short corner. Ramirez. Just working away to try and find an opening. Deflected out for a throw. Bayern Munich given the throw. Serge Gnabry. Rodriguez. Well, defending from the front, and now they've got a chance. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Now, Rafinha. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Robin. It's Kimmich. Strange game at the moment, the attacking team having all the ball, but not really making many chances because the opposition are defending in numbers. And it will be a free kick here. Going for goal! Thomas Müller. And here comes Robben. Now Ribéry. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Danny Latza. Johnson. It's a good cross. Only partially away from danger. Now Ribéry. Müller. As for Bayern Munich, it looks a banker.
I think so, but shocks on coupons do exist. Might this be one of them?
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And that's good support as they build this attack. On the move and able to cut out the pass. James Rodriguez. Frank Ribéry. Gabriel Jesus. Müller threads it through. Cleared away by the defender. Saw the pass coming and got there first. And they've got it away from the danger. It's Kimmich. James Rodriguez. Ribéry. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Ian Robert. Frank Ribéry. Gnabry. Chance for the cross. Joshua Kimmich. Won it back with an interception. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Must take the lead here. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. And shoots! The shot gets blocked. Ian Robert. Taking on the defenders. Thomas Müller. Oh, I could have made more of that, but it's only a goal kick. Coming up soon for you on EA Sports, the Bundesliga fixture. Bayern Munich, they'll be facing Freiburg away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Far too close, the cross to the keeper. On to Müller. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Shot on! And it's gone behind for Bayern's benefit. It's a corner for them.
This team hasn't had many opportunities lately to find a goal to go ahead, but there's one here and the crowd know it.
It's short, the corner this time. Cleared away, well away from goal. Alaba. Müller could whip it in from here. Gabriel Jesus. And now the shot! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Ramirez. Danny Latza. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Rodriguez. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. It's Kimmich. Now Rafinha. Gabriel Jesus. Probing with the pass. James Rodriguez. That's going to be a corner for Bayern Munich. Short corner. Should really deliver from this position, but the defender in the way. Hammershot to take the lead. It is a goal, deflected by a defensive boot there. Just looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that. I think the goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
Bayern Munich, as you would have expected, do have the lead. Danny Latza able to cut that out with some sharp movement. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Good vision. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
And it's with Robin. On to Müller. And here is Rodriguez. Serge Gnabry. Well, they're sitting off the opposition here, and that can invite pressure. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. Saw that coming and intercepted. Saw the goal and went for it. Corner given. And in it goes. In with a chance. Not really away from the threat here.
Bayern Munich, a bit casual out there, could easily be level.
Ball from Robin isn't a good one, it's easily cut out. It's looking good, this move. Thomas Müller. Ramirez. Johnson. In powerfully there. Rodriguez. Serge Gnabry. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Offside here, Arjen Robben. can find some space here on the flanks. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Thomas Müller. Now Rafinha. Müller. Robin. Can he deal with it here?
These fans think that was a definite penalty.
Danny Latza. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Well, he's cut that out well read. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Rafinha. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Müller. Frank Ribéry. Gnabry. Room for the cross. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. We'll see how this game pans out, but at the moment Kimmich is the one who's very much shaping it.
Yeah, he's got a great grasp of what's required in that position.
Now Johnson. Ramirez. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Can whip it in now. Looking to clip it into the middle, but the defender getting in the way. Striding forward, purposefully. Saw the ball, went for it. And here comes Robben. Müller. Poor on the ball, Bayern there. Shot on! That's a good block. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. He's put in the corner. Fabulous clearance. Ramirez. Needs to stay cool now. And it's a shot now. And he scores to equalise. If you thought that the favoured team scoring would kill them off, you'd be wrong. They've roared again.
Yeah, and it's great to see, isn't it, a team like this stick together and really get the very best out of the players.
So away we go at 1-1. Thomas Müller. Rodriguez. Müller. Building steadily here, keeping possession. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Trying to get the ball in behind. And shoots! Comfortable stop. Goalkeeper not troubled.
I expected Bayern to be well ahead by this point. I think the fans did too.
Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Saw the goal and went for it. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Hummels. David Alaba. Here's Rafinha. Thomas Müller. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. It goes out wide again. And there's the interception. James Rodriguez. Clever interplay from Bayern Munich. Arjen Robben. Robben! What a save. It's bounced back off the bar. Keeping an eye on the time here. We still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. And here's the shot. Shot blocked here. So it's a corner. And one more chance, maybe. It's short, the corner this time. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Well, they've come out in droves, haven't they, the fans today, and I'm sure the players will be thrilled.
Well, they will, and we've seen some good action on the pitch, and that's as a result, I think, of what we're hearing from the stands.
Danny Latza. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Hummels. Thomas Müller. Gabriel Jesus. They don't want to give Robin too much time and space in these wider areas. And the interception is a vital one. That's very good shielding of the ball. Good pressure in midfield, and it's paid off. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Müller. It's Kimmich. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, what a chance, but the interception has denied them that. With good vision. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Letting the shot go! Well, it looked like the right man in the right place at the right time, but it didn't pan out that way.
Oh, I think he was thinking about the headlines in the papers tomorrow before he'd even taken on the shot.
And the time to be added on here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Tolisso. Müller. Been a great game here, Bayern Munich, looking to try and decide it their way. Danny Latza. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Well, space to get the cross in. And shoots! That's a good block. Very good defending, reading the danger and blocking it away. They've got a corner here with time ticking away. Corner played into the middle. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Hermann! And the goalkeeper is the hero again. Still level pegging in this match. Late on. And that's it, the referee is blown. Final whistle, and we finish level. Well, this has ended level, and there's something to smile about for both the managers as they shake hands down on the touchline.
You get these days, don't you? You can't be at your best every week, and neither of these teams were.
It's a good showing from him. I think he'd have hoped for a better result.
Well, he came into this game in good form, and he showed that.
Joshua Kimmich. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
It's just a matter of time which game will confirm the title for them. They've led from start to very near the finish.
Oh, what a team we've witnessed this season. A talented one, and also one that's full of experience and concentration. That's been the word that's been at the forefront to maintain this huge gap.
Bayern Munich wanting a win because in the last game they dropped points by only drawing at home the match against Mainz.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of games, and I'm hoping for better here. I mean, that 1-1 draw, it could have been so much more. I just can see another draw though here.
Freiburg, a check on their starters for you. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Rafinha starts, looking to continue his good form at the back, and today it's just the one striker in the side. The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway. Well read by the defender. Lovely ball. Chance for the cross. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. I think any football fan will say when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
David Alaba, Thomas Müller. Arjen Robben. And they get it away. Well, they've got so many stars, Bayern Munich, but he could just be the stellar player in the all-star lineup.
3 in his last 3. Really been his team's man of the moment.
That's gone out for a throw-in. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. It's hit the post and in for a goal. Right to the side of the goal and nicking off the inside of the post on its way in.
On another day that might have rebounded back into play, but not this time.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Thomas Müller. There's good movement forward here. Challenge in sharp. His teammates furious with him. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. gets his foot in there. In goes the tackle, and it's a corner because of it. And here's the replay again.
Well, he'll be talking about this for weeks to come because he's found the top left with a wonderful header.
In goes the corner. Bounce back off the post. Oh, that's good defending.
Well, if that one had gone in, it would have put a much different complexion on this match. As it is, it's still game on.
And that's dealt with the problem. It's Kimmich. Thomas Müller. I like the look of this attack. And now the shot! Just put off his accuracy by that defender's challenge.
Well, he can console himself with the fact he did get there first.
Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
Incisive pass. Got to be. Out in front of goal, and he's caught that right, but just off target.
Wow, not too much wrong with the technique there.
Hummels. Joshua Kimmich. Thomas Müller. Robert. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. And find some space here on the flanks. Throw-in for Bayern Munich. Now Rafinha. David Alaba. Hummels. Hummels. It's Kimmich. Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. Joshua Kimmich. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good for Müller. Excellent goal at an excellent time to bring Bayern level.
Yeah, they've just been too much for the opposition last 5.
Well, this is when it's tough being a goalkeeper. A little bit more on it, and it would have been a very fine save. As it is, he's picking the ball out of the net.
Yeah, he sets high standards, this lad, and I think he's just dropped below those. Every manager wants to see his team have bounce-back ability, as we say, and he's just seen that from his players.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Saw the pass coming and got there first. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. They can be quick on the break now. Excellent work with the tackle. Joshua Kimmich. As for Bayern Munich, well, you'd expect them to romp this match. Room now out on the wing. Well, that was disappointing. They could have made more of it. On to Müller. Strong challenge. Oh, he's cut that out well read. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Good defensive clearance there. Robin. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. James Rodriguez. Müller. Robin. Müller. Rafinha. Müller. Gabriel Jesus. Quick change of possession here. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Well, the opposition have repositioned now, but they've still got the ball, the attacking team. Got past his man there. Now this is an interesting attack. Gabriel Jesus. And the pass not completed, really. It's a very good interception. Could make a chance with this tackle. And shoots! Shot blocked here. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Looking to win it back. It's Kimmich. Thomas Müller. They're strong in the wide positions of Bayern. Gabriel Jesus. Ribéry! Well, Bayern Munich are good at set pieces. They've got a corner now, and they could go in front from it. A short corner. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, he stepped up to the mark in that first half, just when his team needed him, just when they were searching for an equaliser. Interesting to see how the second half pans out now.
So here we are at the start of the second half. Bayern Munich kick off. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Tackle here. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Striding forward, purposefully. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Breaking infield. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Break quickly when they get possession. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Rodriguez. Ribéry giving the width again. A timely challenge, and this will be a goal kick. What about Bayern Munich's next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Borussia Dortmund in their next match in the Bundesliga, and not much at all to split the two sides for me.
Another turnover in play here with that interception. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And there's the goal! Well, for all of you who love seeing headed goals, I do, for sure, I know Alan does. What a good example this was.
Well, it wasn't just about the quality of header, that was good enough, but the movement that allowed him to find that space, that was the good bit.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. It's Bayern Munich who are now losing. Gabriel Jesus. And it's with Robin. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Oh, can you believe it? It is a penalty. Well, that's late. He's going to have to get booked for that, I'm sure.
Yeah, a silly challenge. And, you know, if he ends up getting sent off, he's only got himself to blame.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
He's caught the man and not the ball. No doubt a foul.
Save.
Oh, that's a really important stop. Brilliant.
And they've got it away from the danger. Well, this is the time where the managers really earn their money. It's going to be an alteration to try and improve the team. Müller. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Hummels. Müller. Bayern unable to keep possession. We thought we'd be seeing this scoreline at this stage of the game the other way around, and the football's capacity to surprise has come up trumps again.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
To level it up now. Well, safe hands from the goalkeeper there. Not the most demanding save, but it had to be made.
Yeah, easy though to take it a little easy, take your eye off the ball.
Out wide it goes to Ribéry. We'll see how this game pans out, but at the moment Kimmich is the one who's very much shaping it.
Yeah, he's got a great grasp of what's required in that position.
He's given it away. It's Kimmich. Müller. Here's Rafinha. Strong, powerful clearance. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. Rafinha. He's looking for the cross. Switch of emphasis going inside. The shot's on! Bayern Munich given the throw. Now Rafinha. Now Robin. Change of direction, infield. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Quintero. Careless there. Joshua Kimmich. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. Muller. Couldn't keep it. Trying to steer it through. Real chance. Well, the turnover's got them now on the front foot. They're breaking forward. In quickly. James Rodriguez. Joshua Kimmich. Opening them up with a through pass. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. That's safely away. Here we go. They changed from the away team tactically. It's a change in personnel as well in terms of pushing the centre-back into an attacking role.
You could say it's a desperate measure, but if it works, it'll be great.
Now Rafinha onto the attack now. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Trying to divert it in. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
David Alaba. Hummels. James Rodriguez. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. Joshua Kimmich. Now Rodriguez. Muller. Robin. Cut out by the defender. Break quickly when they get possession. Opposition slow to get back, so possibilities still on the counter-attack. Well, this is fascinating, and the crowd are loving the drama that we're watching here. Just the one goal in it in favour of the home team.
Yeah, careful that they don't start celebrating too quickly and that the players feel they've won the game before they actually have.
Well, in it goes. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. And we have 9 remaining minutes. Out wide it goes to Ribéry. Now he's looking for support. This might be an opportunity to get level. And it is!
I think they deserve that, Martin, putting on so much pressure last few minutes.
Bayern have come late on, and it's level again.
Well, you know they won't give up, and they certainly haven't here.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Brilliant entertainment. The scores are level again. Very tight affair here. Quintero. France. He's aimed for the far post here. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Robin. On to Muller. Gabriel Jesus. Steered through. Gabriel Jesus. It's Kimmich. Gabriel Jesus. Real opening now. Alan, he didn't need to go for power.
No, he didn't. I think it was a question of a lack of composure there.
Chance for the cross. They're rushing across to take the corner. Not much time left. Looking for a winner. Here comes the corner. Keeper goes for the punch from the corner. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. It's Kimmich. And Bayern Munich trying to get the goal in these last few seconds to win the game. Robben. Now with Thomas Müller. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. They've got a corner here with time ticking away. Gone short with the corner. Here's Kingsley Coman. Now Bernat. Coman could get his cross in now. And now the shot! Well, the match is still on the line, and a corner could be the game changer. Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner. He's got his shot off now. And there it is, it's ended level as the final whistle goes. Brilliant effort by the players to produce a match like this in these conditions.
Yeah, not the best, pretty cold out there, but they made sure they kept running about, and that led to a great spectacle.
When you play... Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. We are in the qualifying stages for the European Championship. It's a real prize a long way down the road, Alan, but you've got to start somewhere.
Well, you have. I've played in a few of these, and they are tense affairs, because you know what's at stake. It's a big prize at the end of it.
Great sense of anticipation here as Greece start the game. For Greece, this is their starting 11. Socrates Papastotopoulos starts with Kostas Manolas at the back. And today, it's just the one... Can put them in front here. Well, it's an erratic moment from the goalkeeper. And an error too, but an error that he's got away with.
When you give the ball away as a keeper, it normally leads to a dangerous situation. That's the nature of the job, and he just about got away with it.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. And here's the shot. Magnificent. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up.
Well, what a chance it was to go ahead, but the keeper was ready for it. Really was. Great instincts, great reactions.
Couldn't hold on to the ball. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Shots on here. Probing with the pass. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Shot on! The shot gets blocked. He's got it away. Well, they're in a good position here. Hit it hard and straight, the goalkeeper. Greece's throw. In comes the challenge. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Got the tackle in. The shot's on. That's a good block. Taxidis. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Throw-in coming up. Strange game at the moment, the attacking team having all the ball, but not really making many chances because the opposition are defending in numbers. And that will end the threat, at least for the moment. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Possession is the name of the game for this team. Space to cross the ball now. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Taxidis. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Trying to turn over the play here. Could get his cross in now. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection.
Well, I think the crowd have got a bit fed up with this match, embarking on a Mexican wave.
Corner swung in. He's put that into his own net.
Oh, what a shocking moment for the player. Look at him, he's distraught.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. That could be a very costly own goal, because they're trailing to it now. It's a free kick for Greece. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Coming really deep as a forward to get on the ball. His teammates really telling him to get up the pitch. Now the possibility for a cross. Comes in strongly. Kostas Manolas. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. Shots on here. Oh, charged down. Strong, powerful clearance. Loses possession. There's some potential in this move. It's a good place to win the ball here. In powerfully there. Taxidis. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Well, the opposition are for repositioned now, but they've still got the ball, the attacking team. But he clears the danger. Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. What an opportunity if he picks out the right man. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. And that's good support as they build this attack. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Samaris. Taxidis. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Delivered into the box. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. The shot's on! In behind the defenders. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Cut out by the defender. Comes in strongly. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee, 1-0 the half-time score. It's been tight. Great sense of anticipation here as Greece start the game. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, And we're off for the second half. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Samaris. Taking on the defenders. He can cut it back now. Cleared away, well away from goal. He could cross it from here. He's got it back again from his teammate. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. Gets his cross in. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. It's a marvellous sight, even looking again at the replay, Alan, isn't it? A goal up in the top corner like that.
Yeah, I think he'll enjoy watching that one later tonight. Always spectacular.
Restarting at 2-0. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. But looked promising and then broke down. Good work, really, to read the... Narida! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Corner given. Decided to take a short corner this time. And now the shot! That's a good block. Excellent interception. Can he deal with it here? Cleared the ball. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Andreas Samaris, Taxidis. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting... It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Made the tackle. Shot on! He's blocked the shot well. Challenge in sharp. Andreas Samaris. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Put in from the wide area. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. And here they are on the attack. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Well, they're having to defend, aren't they? So he's come deep and he's got hold of the ball and they can build off him. And shoots! Hit it hard, but not very true. Here's Socrates Papastatopoulos. It's a very good interception. There's good progress with this attack. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Taking on the defenders. I think the cross is on. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. The shot's on! A chance to cut the deficit here. There's some potential in this move. Comes in with a tackle. Break quickly when they get possession. And the goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. And now we're going to have an alteration. And 20 minutes to go. He'll go straight through to the goalkeeper. That's not what he had in mind. Taxidis. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. Could pull one back here. That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. They can be quick on the break now. Proper tackle, that. Taxidis. That's a turnover of possession here, with great vision here. Out of harm's way, out for a throw. Here's the chance, and they've scored.
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
Well, they can't wait to get the ball back out of the net and get the game going again, because they're closing in.
Well, much different atmosphere in this stadium now, and it's difficult to call.
Substitution time. And we restart the game 2-1. It's a terrific effort by the home side here. They've just kept their noses in front, and they're going to need all the support they can get for that to continue to the final whistle.
Yeah, if they do end up winning this, they will have their fans to thank, because they've been terrific out there today.
Doing well to keep the ball. No time for an extra touch after the tackle. It's out of harm's way. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Well read, timely defending. Well, in it goes. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. Reese's throw. One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage. Andreas Samaris. Here's Socrates Papastatopoulos. Samaris. Great team play, Alan, this, isn't it? Everyone wants the ball.
Yeah, and I think the movement off the ball gives the man in possession 2 or 3 options every time.
He screened the ball well there. Poor on the ball, too much pressure for the opposition who've lost the ball. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job, because the speed that players move now, As it turns out, what a great call.
Well, there's still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Well, if only they'd played like this a bit earlier, they wouldn't be in this position. They're chasing the game. Kostas Manolas. Andreas Samaris. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. And the referee has brought a halt to it. That's full time. Well, great sense of anticipation here as Greece start the game. Space to cross the ball now. It's a drive of some power but off target.
Yeah, unlucky, didn't quite get set for that one.
Corner swung in. Super. And he's put that into his own net. Tight against the touchline and gets his cross in. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match, we'll see. Good work, really, to read the... Darida! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. And shoots! Hit it hard, but not very true. Here's the chance, and they've scored. As always on EA TV, we bring you the big game of every weekend. Today, it is from the Allianz Arena. It's Bayern Munich against Borussia Dortmund, and it's live. We have got the German Classico, Der Klassiker, for you. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith with me to bring you the action between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund here at the Allianz Arena.
Yeah, I do love coming to this stadium because they've managed to keep the fans very close to the pitch. It makes for a brilliant atmosphere. Against Dortmund particularly, it's going to be red hot out there.
It's a very porous team defensively, this home team today. And in the division, there's no one worse than them in that respect.
It just puts so much pressure on the strikers to score more than they concede.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Rafinha starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Only one up front in terms of an out-and-out forward. This is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
Bayern Munich trying to get back to winning ways after their draw, an away draw against Freiburg.
Yeah, exciting game, lots of chances, and a 2-2 draw. Could have been so much more, actually, but I think we might be in for another draw here.
It is the day of the Klassiker, and we're underway. Came in with a challenge. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. That's a good spot by the defender. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Could be dangerous. He's looking for the cross. Not sure it was your forte, the slide tackle, but what about this one?
Well, it's this lad's forte because he really does nick the ball away cleanly.
Well, they're going to take him off, Alan. I'm not sure he wants to go off, but maybe they're just thinking ahead beyond this game.
They're sensible. He's a valuable player, isn't he, to this team, and they don't want him out for any longer than necessary.
Referee quick early in the game to give the foul. That at any time in the match is a yellow card offence, and he's not going to escape the booking simply because it's this early.
No, he dived in. I don't think he or anybody else can have any complaints about that.
Wolf. Good clearance. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Gabriel Jesus doing well to keep the ball. Fascinating to watch Bayern Munich, who didn't win a European title when Pep Guardiola was in charge. Carlo Ancelotti then took over. But they're certainly really in the clear now, in on goal. Got to keep his nerve here. Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Joshua Kimmich. Just a word on Bayern again, Alan, about post-Pep Guardiola. You know, a sense of disappointment that he didn't land a European trophy in his time.
Yeah, I think that's probably right, isn't it? But they're not going to go away.
And shoots! It comes out off the goalkeeper. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Joshua Kimmich. Arjen Robben, sloppy work. Diallo. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Referee awards the free kick for Bayern Munich. And coming up for you on EA Sports, the next Bundesliga fixture for the home side. Lost the ball. Sancho. Axel Witsel. Well, he's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. That's cut out. Thomas Müller. It is one of the great comebacks, really, financially, from almost ruin. Borussia Dortmund were in terrible state. But they saw keeper goes with a fist here. Gabriel Jesus. And he bangs it away. Axel Witsel. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Suddenly it's become more about control and care rather than speed. Witsel. Now the possibility for a cross. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Coman. Well, I hope we get the same sort of game that we got in the reverse fixture when the team that's at home now won an absolute thriller. Amazing.
It was, remember it vividly, and it could have gone either way at times during that match, and as you say...
The shot's on! And that shot's blocked very quickly. don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. Coman. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Gnabry. The advantage given there, and they can... The referee's going to take action here. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
He can't have any complaints.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Well, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
It's short. Robin. Bayern have a corner now. Short corner, designed to move the opposition around in the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal. The scoreline really does reflect, Alan, doesn't it, how this first period of the game has gone in the Klassiker between Bayern and Borussia.
Yeah, two heavyweights coming together. There's not been much to separate them at all.
And it's a shot now! Excellent work with a textbook slide tackle for his side. Gabriel Jesus. Joshua Kimmich. James Rodriguez. Shot on! That's a good block. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Trying to catch the opposition out with a short corner. Alaba. It's Kimmich. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Müller. It's Kimmich. Got to be. Bayern really with an opportunity to get themselves the opening goal of the game.
Yeah, lack of German efficiency there.
Weigl. Wolf. Thomas Müller. Here's Rafinha. Gabriel Jesus. He's got support here. It's Kimmich. James Rodriguez saw the pass coming and got there first. And he bangs it away. Rafinha. He has cleared it well. Bayern Munich given the throw. James Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Müller. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Clever interplay from Bayern Munich. Decided to go infield, looking dangerous. Gabriel Jesus. It's Kimmich. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. 3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Presented possession to the opposition now. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. We'll see how this game pans out, but at the moment Kimmich is the one who's very excellent vision. Taking on the defenders. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. How about Borussia Dortmund's next game?
They're playing Mainz, Martin, aren't they, in the next match in the Bundesliga? And the way that they're playing, I think they'll win it pretty comfortably.
Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Well, it's level at half-time, and the team that's been so vulnerable defensively, the home side, have quite shone in that respect.
Yeah, I think we're all wondering, though, whether they can keep it going for the full 90 minutes, that defence.
It is the day of the Klassiker, and we're underway. Referee blows, and we're off for the second half. Just a mistake, really. It's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Julian Weigl. Gabriel Jesus. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Borussia Dortmund can get on the ball now in a wide position. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And now the shot! That's going to be a corner. Corner's taken. Weigl. Shots on here. Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Now, Rafinha. Rodriguez. Here's Rafinha. Here's Kingsley Coman. That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. Thomas Müller. Now Rafinha. The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal. Maybe the cross. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Arjen Robben. A timely challenge. Gabriel Jesus. And here's the shot. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Oh, that's a corner for Bayern. Cleared away by the defender. Serge Gnabry. Robben. Gabriel Jesus. The shot's on! Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy for him to hang on. We've given it straight to the opposition. Substitution now for Borussia Dortmund. Signal given for Bayern Munich, it's their throw. There's some movement in the dugout. We're going to get a change here. Arjen Robben. Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. Guiding it through the defenders. Brilliant goal! Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
It's Bayern Munich who lead. Julian Weigl. Axel Witsel. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Serge Gnabry. And the pass not completed, really. It's Kimmich. Bayern unable to keep possession. Kagawa. Diallo. Plenty of width for Dortmund now. And a cross can come in. Well, he's given the free kick.
This lad tends to put a bit of whip on these free kicks. Needs it here.
Into the box from the wide area. Goalkeeper, it's his ball. Excellent interception. Going forward well. Gonna try his luck. Coming up now, a corner. And in it goes. Müller. Sancho. Here's Kagawa. Arjen Robben. Got his shot off now. He wasn't fazed by facing a player who's already got the better of him in this game.
Well, he's got his defenders out of jail there because they allowed the...
Had a go! Hummels. And here comes Robben. James Rodriguez. Thomas Müller. Rodriguez. Here's Rafinha. On to Müller. Gabriel Jesus. Cut out the pass. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Opportunity in a wider area. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
On to Müller. Now Rafinha.
Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. It does invite the sort of pressure you can crack under.
That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Getting the ball guided through. Goetze. Kagawa! That's a good block. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. They'll be looking to get level now, Borussia Dortmund, from this corner. Corner swung in. Real fight back for Dortmund, they're level.
They're going toe-to-toe now, these two teams.
The goal then for Borussia Dortmund.
I know they work hard on these set pieces, and that corner was perfect.
So away we go at 1-1. Doing well to keep the ball. Müller. Good clearance. Wolf. They're going to have to restart with a throw. Serge Gnabry. Rodriguez. Gabriel Jesus. That's good movement forward here. Müller. Rafinha. So Bayern Munich have won a corner here. A short corner. James Rodriguez. Müller. And here's the shot. Good work by the goalkeeper. And on the clock, 8 more minutes. I wonder whether this will end, Alan, as it is now, with Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund still level.
Well, I think Bayern will be disappointed with it.
Can put them in front here. And he's done it at a crucial late stage of the game.
Yeah, he's a big match player, this fella, and he's just proved it there.
What a sickener for the opposition, but what jubilation for the scorer and his team.
Yeah, I mean, they kept on going and they got their reward in the end.
Bayern Munich behind here. Thomas Müller. Gabriel Jesus. Will we see another goal in this very tight game? Just a margin of 1 goal between the two teams. 5 minutes to go now. Giving the ball away now. Well, this could be a shock result because Bayern are still trailing and time is ticking away.
You've got to hand it to the visitors, the way they've snatched their chances when they've come up and the way they've defended too.
Mario Götze. Substitution now for Borussia Dortmund. Well, the wide man can show his skills here. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Gonna try one now. That was the game for sure. They still have the lead, but it should have been a wider lead.
Yeah, the manager will be furious if the opposition ends up coming back into this game.
Here's Rafinha. Thomas Müller. Gabriel Jesus. And that goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up. Tolisso. Could it come this late for Bayern? An equaliser. And now the shot! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Sancho. Philip. Diallo. It's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming.
Well, a big roar goes around the Allianz Arena here. Can the Bayern Munich players respond with a late equaliser?
Mario Götze. Shinji Kagawa. Philip. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's...
And that's it, last blast on the whistle from the referee. Really... Referee... Welcome everybody, Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Nice to have you along for the ride. Our match today is Fortuna Düsseldorf and they play Bayern Munich. He's undoubtedly one of my favourite players, Thomas Muller, wholehearted and roundly talented as well.
Keep an eye on him because he's got the most assists in the league so far with 9.
Now you've got your chance to check on the lineup for the home team. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
Bayern Munich's lineup. Rafinha starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. James Rodriguez starts with Joshua Kimmich in midfield. And the last player on the team sheet is the one main forward. Bayern Munich, well, they will be absolutely desperate not to let that home defeat in their previous game affect them today, namely that loss against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, they might have done better, but they did lose 2-1 in the end. But I can see them bouncing back, and I can see them getting a draw.
It should be a tremendous game, and here we go. Neatly intercepted. James Rodriguez. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. He can put them in front. Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team. He took a chance to get in there and the ball just fell perfectly for him. Couldn't miss from there.
No, he couldn't. Point-blank effort. But you have got to be in the positions, haven't you, to miss them? The old saying goes true. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that. But these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Bayern Munich, as you would have expected, do have the lead. Pearson, looking to win it back. Morales, on the move and able to cut out the pass. Now Ribéry, darting infield now. Spotted that well and intercepted. We're looking at a well-coached team here, drilled in winning the ball back in midfield as a group. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Some options now for the pass. He's got some room out here in the wide position. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. It's a good cross. Only partially away from danger. Thomas Müller. They can be quick, steered through. Trying to find an opening on this counter-attack. And shoots! It's a top effort, really, but it's just too high.
Maybe next time, that kind of effort will be on target.
So for the home team, the chance for a league double here, but they had to work hard for the away win, and I'm sure the opposition will be doubly determined to stop it being...
Threading it through. Brilliant goal! He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Restarting at 2-0. Morales. Pearson. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. It's Kimmich. Gabriel Jesus. Hummels. Now Rodriguez. Doing well to keep the ball. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Serge Gnabry. Thomas Müller. Now Rafinha. Müller. Opportunity to cross it now. It's Kimmich. Ribéry. Gnabry. Back with Ribéry. The shot's on. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Corner, Bayern Munich. Decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. I know the supporters are going to try and do their best to lift the home team today because they've seen them lose 3 in a row.
Yeah, they need the help.
Referee sees that as a foul, and it is a free kick. Curled into the area, and they get it away. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. He's going to try his luck. Well, they've got a corner out of that, a bit lucky, it was deflected. Corner swung in. Good clearance. Well, space to get the cross in. Good interception. And now the shot! And the ball's in, it's a goal!
And look at the net bulging there, because he has blasted that home from outside the box.
And we restart the game 2-1. Gabriel Jesus. Challenge in sharp. Excellent interception. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Pearson. Pearson. Put into the middle. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Gabriel Jesus. Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Muller. Guiding the pass through. Robin could whip it in from here. Shot on! Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Well, he's got support here. Oh, it could be on. Saw the goal and went for it. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop. What about that save? I mean, it was top stuff from the keeper, and might just have won this game for his side.
For Bayern, they'll be waiting for the break, maybe to possibly make a change or two. Certainly to...
Now it's a free kick that the referee has decided to award. It's not really away, poor clearance. They've lost the ball and the counter-attack could be there. Frank Ribéry. Free kick, Bayern Munich. Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Building steadily here, keeping possession. He went in well. James Rodriguez. Müller. Arjen Robben. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, they could have increased their advantage then.
Yeah, I think that would have been game over. It should have been really from that distance.
Morales. Coming up now, a corner. Well, here comes the corner. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
Thomas Müller. Serge Gnabry. Gabriel Jesus. Good position for the cross. Can pull it back here to set up a chance. Well, this is half-time, that's the whistle. Bayern Munich were leading at the break. We'll see how they do now in the second half. Müller. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Slipped through. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Müller. Rodriguez. Arjen Robben. Gabriel Jesus.
Clever interplay from Bayern Munich.
Could get the ball into the box now.
Well, he's taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. Well, what a player. What a performance in that first half, Alan.
Seemed to be all over the pitch in that first half, and he was in the box when it mattered to grab himself a couple of goals. His team can certainly be thankful for his performance and for their lead.
It's a very good interception. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper.
We'll see how this game pans out, but at the moment, Kimmich is the one who's very much shaping it.
Yeah, he's got a great grasp of what's required in that position.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Well, here comes the support.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
What about Bayern Munich's next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Werder Bremen in the next match in the Bundesliga. And difficult to call. I don't think there's too much between the two sides.
Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Rodriguez. Now Rafinha. Thomas Müller. Good interception there. Thomas Müller. Rodriguez. And it's Robin.
James Rodriguez.
And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Attacking well here. Morales. He could cross it from here.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and
that would be a free kick for Bayern Munich. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Here's Rafinha.
great ball. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Arjen Robben. Some options now for the pass. Fink. Pearson.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Thomas Müller. And here is Rodriguez.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
The shot's on! He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Good vision. What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
They don't want to give Robben too much time and space in these wider areas.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Ball back with Bayern Munich. Well, he's got support here.
Tolisso. On to James Rodriguez.
Robben!
That's straightforward enough for the goalkeeper. Good hands, but it would have been a surprise if he dropped it.
Yeah, kept his eye on the ball. Good handling from him.
It's Kimmich.
Müller. Tolisso. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Bernat. James Rodriguez. Muller. A corner now for Bayern Munich.
Decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. He's gone into some...
And here's the shot. He's blocked that well. Morales. Pearson.
Well, the noise in here, these fans, they're like the 12th man trying to G their players up.
Now, can he take them on?
Tolisso. Gabriel Jesus. Throw in for Bayern Munich. And here we're going to have a substitution, and it seems as though it's for tactical reasons.
Muller. James Rodriguez.
Here's a chance. Tolisso. Oh, what a fine goal. They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment.
It was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play, an inner self-belief. They know they're better, and they're showing it out on that pitch.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Pearson, 10 minutes left of regular time. Great interception. Rodriguez. Tolisso. Gabriel Jesus. Lovely ball. Well, the kind of save you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range. Shots on here. The shot gets blocked. Well, he's got away from him.
Could have got even worse. I mean, there's a bit of anger in the crowd's support here. They're demanding a response.
Tolisso. Thomas Müller. It's Kimmich. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Shot on! Shot blocked here. We're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. Well, he's happy to go off, I think. He's done his job, really, in the midfield today. And a very happy outing for a very good player.
Well, somebody like that in the middle of the park who's dominant and can pass the ball as well, they're absolutely priceless in the modern day.
There was a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. Closing him down.
Thomas Müller. Frank Ribéry.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
And shoots! So this will be a corner for Bayern Munich.
A short corner.
The shot's on! Well, they just can't get the ball away. It's another corner.
Decided to take a short corner this time.
And now the shot!
A good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Well, it's been miss after miss after miss. Gone short with the corner. Breaking infield.
And here's the shot.
It's behind for another corner. They've gone short with the corner.
wonderful supporters at this football club.
Well, it just makes for an extremely special sight, this.
Can find some space here on the flanks. Well, in it goes. Very straightforward piece of goalkeeping as he catches the cross. And there it is, the final whistle confirming victory for Bayern Munich. Well, no great... It's a great view for us, the commentators, as we welcome you to this marvellous stadium in Munich, the Allianz Arena. And Alan Smith enjoying the view as much as me, Martin Tyler. It's Bayern Munich today against Werder Bremen. You can sense the anticipation in the stadium because of the importance of this game vis-à-vis a place in the Europa League next season. A win, and they will actually push themselves above their opponents.
And they're going to get some good support. That away end is chock-a-block. This is going to be a great game, I'm sure.
Bayern Munich's lineup. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Werder Bremen will play like this today. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Bayern Munich hoping that they can reach the same heights again as they did in their away win against Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Yeah, impressive in that 3-1 win, but might have to settle for a draw here.
First half underway here, and keep an eye on the Bayern Munich performance. Gabriel Jesus comes in strongly, quick-witted, shot on. The shot gets blocked. It's Rodriguez.
Ribéry.
We've got to clear it now. Hummels.
The move to the stadium was part of the plans for Germany to get ready for the 2006 World Cup. And of course the opening game was here, the opening ceremony was here.
Yeah, I mean, you have to say it's an engineering masterclass, this, the way they've created so many seats, 75,000, yet it feels like a smaller ground, it's so compact.
Now we have a corner to come via that deflection.
It's short, the corner this time.
Ribéry
Can whip it in now.
Müller.
They've defended with great organisation to get possession back after being under pressure for some time. Rodriguez.
It's Kimmich.
He went in well.
Well, they've got so many stars, Bayern Munich, but he could just be the stellar player in the all-star lineup.
2 in his previous match, a clear danger man for the opposition.
And shoots to take the lead. Robin, he's reached it and turned it aside. And the corner's given for Bayern Munich. Defended well.
Joshua Kimmich.
Müller. It's Kimmich.
James Rodriguez.
It's Müller. The shot's on. It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there from a defensive point of view.
Yeah, well, they really did converge on him quickly. He didn't miss by much, but he's missed it.
The game between the two earlier this season was an absolute thriller. It was just a home win, and now they're
Guided through. No flag, Arjen Robben onside. They can't stop him. Great save.
and that'll be a corner.
A short corner. Darting infield now. He's got his shot off now. Out for another corner.
Well, the tide has been heading in only one direction, and a chance here, according to the crowd, to get a goal.
Shots on here. Good block. An incisive pass. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Gets his cross in. Keeper's ball, no question about that. It was a weak cross, really. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Ribéry. Good reading of the play by the defender. It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Good defensive clearance there. Rodriguez.
It's Kimmich.
On the attack here. Into the box, put there by Robin. That's safely away. Comes in with a tackle.
Martin Harnik. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Well, the ball's gone past everyone in the penalty area and out away from danger.
Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out.
Thomas Müller. Ribéry. On to James Rodriguez.
And that would be a free kick for Bayern Munich.
Is he going to be an in-swinger or an out-swinger? He can deliver these with both feet.
Joshua Kimmich. James Rodriguez. Müller. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And they get it away. Fofana. They've got the ball back by that interception. Gabriel Jesus. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Delivered into the box. Defended well. They've lost the ball, and the counter-attack could be there. Rodriguez. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Fofana. Maybe took his eye off the ball. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Now Robin. Still one of the best sights in the game. At full cry, Iron Robin. He's in full cry now. And that's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Martin Harnik. A return ball. Shooting chance. Going for goal! Oh, it's in! Well, delight for the scorer, but I must say this defence is one of the leakiest we've ever seen. And they are behind yet again. Look at the defenders hanging their heads.
It's not been a very typical Bayern Munich performance. Normally a lot of aggression and confidence.
He's not going to get away with this, surely. That'll be a booking. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now.
The referee doesn't get to look at it again, but we can. That foul.
Well, he is a forthright type of a character, and he doesn't hold back in those kind of challenges.
Rodriguez. Müller. Bayern Munich using the full width of the pitch. Müller. That's cut out. Threading it through. You can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? He'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
Well, he's got to do more. He hasn't put himself in those dangerous positions. Hasn't really looked like threatening the keeper.
David Alaba. Now Rodriguez. Thomas Müller. James Rodriguez. Excellent work with the tackle. Well, there's still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. There's still the attack is on, but not really a counter-attack now. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Here's a chance! Corner, Werder Bremen.
Those fans sensing a chance here. They've got to capitalise on these kind of set pieces on what is really a much superior team.
In goes the corner. Corner again.
Thomas Müller, really a very good player, in very good touch, and his manager has been pointing that out to us.
Yeah, and
Here's a chance.
Only partially a
Goal, and it's the same old story. Well, the whole team defends, and they don't defend very well. You can't really point the finger at any of them, but as a unit, they're far... And shoots! Referee gives the signal, and Werder Bremen kick off the second half.
well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
They can spread the play now.
Fofana, Martin Harnik. Versatile player is Kimmich, and he is getting into the game a lot here.
So young, but so mature.
Thomas Müller, Joshua Kimmich. Holger.
The ball back with Bayern Munich. On to Müller. Thomas Müller with a lovely ball. Robin. Can he pick somebody out with this pullback? Good stop by the goalkeeper. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
That was a good first 45 minutes. Some of the runs he made were really impressive, and a goal led to one of them, of course. Just needs to keep it up now, keep up that work rate.
Lovely ball. In on the goalkeeper. It's a decent delivery from the wide area, but no positive outcome from it. Nobody could turn it in.
And the assistant signals for the throw.
James Rodriguez.
Joshua Kimmich.
Gnabry. Now this is an interesting attack. Made sure the pass wasn't completed.
And we'll see soon on EA Sports this Bundesliga fixture. Bayern Munich, they'll be facing Nuremberg away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
There's going to be some activity now from the Werder Bremen bench.
Holger. Fofana.
Bayern Munich winning the ball back. James Rodriguez. It's Kimmich. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Slipping it through. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? And they blocked it then. We've got a corner now. A short corner. Alaba. Robin. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. James Rodriguez. On to David Alaba. Ribéry. Trying with the forward pass to make a way through the defence, but it didn't quite work out. And here we have, in terms of Bundesliga fixtures, what's coming up for the away. Cruiser! It's a goal!
Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. Frank Ribéry. A free kick coming up.
Joshua Kimmich.
Now Ribéry. There's good progress with this attack. Have a little back heel. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Safety first there. Neatly intercepted. Steered through. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not a good cross. Goal kick. It's the enforcer, if you like, who's coming off, the central midfield man.
Yeah, a bit in the Claude Makaleli mould, this lad, the way that he keeps things simple, but his understanding of the game positionally is top class.
Hummels. On to Müller. Thomas Müller with a lovely ball. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. That's cut out. Joshua Kimmich. They can be quick on the break now. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Got to keep the ball here under some pressure. Cruiser. And shoots! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Corner's taken. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. He could cross it now. The defender's done very well there to stop the cross. Here's Rafinha. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. It's Kimmich. Serge Gnabry. Ribéry. Now, can he take them on? Couldn't go down the outside, he's gone inside. The shot's on! And it's back for a corner again. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Thomas Müller. Goretzka. It's going to be a bad day at the office for Bayern Munich, it seems. Probing the pass. Shot on! Well, it's one step in the right direction with this goal. And they have reduced the lead. It was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play, and inner self-belief. They know they're better and they're showing it out on that pitch.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. It's not a goal that's going to count too much except in the personal locker of the player who scored it. But for the supporters, I suppose, they've seen their team notch again here.
Yeah, they have, but it was almost gifted to them because the dominant team had eased up and really were coasting home. And
good vision. Just the keeper to beat. Ribéry struck the post here. In a great position to pull it back. Oh, that's such a classy goal. They're still a long way behind here, but at least they've got something to remember the game by.
well, it's point-blank range, but you've got to be there to score. You've got to be there to miss it as well, but he didn't.
There's going to be quite a finish now, Alan. That's only one behind now.
Well, they're making a good fist of it, and they've got the momentum. You fancy them now.
Well, plenty of goals here today, 3-2. Well, they are really knocking the ball around well.
Yeah, there's always been an option for the player in possession, and they've used that option and kept possession really well.
Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Coman drills it in. Oh, he's gone for the chip. Cheeky. Well read by the goalkeeper. They do hate being chipped, keepers, don't they?
They do, and he did anticipate it, and collected it comfortably in the end.
Well, this could be a shock result, because Bayern are still trailing, and time is ticking away.
You've got to hand it to the visitors, the way they've snatched their chances when they've come up, and the way they've defended too.
The cross is long towards the back post. The shot gets blocked. Goretzka. Joshua Kimmich. Guided through. This could bring them level. Pushed onto the frame of the goal. Well, I guess he was aiming for a teammate, but he certainly didn't find one. And there is the final whistle here. It's victory for Werder Bremen. A return ball.